Hey Aquarius, my name is Cara and I pull cards, and I have a reading for you for the month of October. As I started tuning in to your energy, um, it it was pretty overwhelming that like you're stepping into a new version of yourself. And I heard like bell sounds, and it was almost like, okay, you're entering rooms like with bells on almost. And it's not so much like your typical like mysterious like gliding into a space, but more so like whether you're trying to or not, it's almost like you enter a room and it goes silent because everyone is like, whoa, who is that, who just came in. And then also when you are expressing yourself, it's less guarded. And it really felt like energy was coming from my heart and like kind of skipping the throat chakra and just being expressed. So I think it's definitely for many of you Aquariuses going to be a month where you are expressing yourself and your heart in a very authentic way without a filter of your throat or your mind or like any of that. Like the communication is going to be brilliant, and that feels nice, but I do feel like it is a little stressful for you. Like I feel like a little bit of tense feeling in my shoulders that like this is not like, who am I? Who is this person who's actually like expressing themselves? So that I think is going to be a fun thing to play with for you. All right, I was recently in Sedona and I had gotten some plain deck of cards from Amazon, and I just wrote things down on a Sharpie of like words or like feelings that were coming through while I was there. And it was like a fun way to kind of capture the energy of Sedona and that vacation and ceremony. So I'm going to just pull a few cards from this deck. Like what's the overall energy for Aquarius for October? All right, so success jumped out. That's always fun. And I think it is like that stepping into a room, like the opportunities are just going to be coming at you like crazy. And a lot of things that you've been working on for months or maybe even most of the year are actually coming to fruition, and you're seeing some income or revenue or feedback, like more of a response from other people. Yeah, and are you using your voice? And I think this is just, are you actually being authentic? Are you saying what's on your mind, on your heart, or are you trying to act a certain part of whatever you think would be acceptable? But I recently heard that you can never say the wrong thing to the right person. And I think you really need to keep that in mind, that you don't need to filter things anymore. And I think for some of you, you're a little scared because the cold feet card came through. And it's understandable. This is not how you typically operate from like heart forward, like interacting with people, and you're a little unsure of how it will be received or how you will be received or if you're going to be judged. But I think it like just good things are there for you, and you really just need to reclaim your spark, like own it, own who you are. I think for some people, like they see you and it's almost quite easy for them to kind of create a version of you in your mind. Or like they see you and they're like, whoa, I've never met anyone like this before, seen anyone like this before. Like they must be so authentic and so true to themselves, but they don't really understand that you have like insecurities, and that with some people, you often feel like you need to play a part or play a certain role. And it can go against your spark. So I think that card is saying like, no, be authentic, be you, because your spark, your light, your energy, as it is truly coming from your heart, rather than trying to like conform to the environment, it's so important for you to find the success that is coming. And serendipity. So there are going to be people and moments that happen this month that you absolutely do not expect. And they're going to be just like confirmation nudges that you are on the right path, and your thoughts, your actions, your energy is all aligned with your purpose and with the highest good and outcome. Let's see here. So I'm going to shift over to the Lightseers Tarot and traditional tarots. So for Aquarius, what can we expect this month? Okay, we did have a jumper come out with the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands came out with the Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. You know, to me, like this could mean travel or like a longing for something else, but I think I'm more drawn to this wand in the corner, and there is someone else who is meant to be joining you on this journey. So whether that is a business partner or a romantic partner or a friend, I think the key thing is that you're not meant to do it alone. That even if it's just for a short season or moment in your journey, you're meant to have like a coach or a mentor, someone to help you through whatever kind of sticky, crunchy part is coming up, or like a shadowy part. Because I think without maybe even like really telling people who are close to you, apart from perhaps a therapist, like you're not confiding some of your darker periods or thoughts or shadows. And I think this card is kind of nudging you towards having more faith and trust in someone close to you to help hold space for some of your shadow and sadness or something you're ashamed of. And I think that connection, that sharing of information is going to help you open up your heart in a more authentic and true way. And it's going to help you reflect. So the Eight of Swords comes through, and it's like she's tied up by like thoughts that actually aren't real. And it is like the shame spiral and traumas and wounding that are part of our like inner self, but they're not really real. They're just kind of chains that hold us back, and we're not like she's even like holding her throat. And I think it's like that unraveling this inner shadow and inner traumas will be what allows you to step into that more authentic self. And it can be like a gentle just shedding of layers. And it doesn't have to be a painful process necessarily, but I think once you like express yourself to one person, it's like ripping off the Band-Aid, and then you're able to like tell more people, and it just becomes this thing of like, why did I think that was such a big deal? Like it was a big deal, but it wasn't a big deal to share it. And it actually, that shame or whatever it is that I'm ashamed of it isn't me, and it may have happened ages ago as a child or something, and you realize that like, oh, I was a kid and I didn't have to like that was not my burden to bear, and I've carried this burden for so long. And this seems like heavy emotional lifting and work, and definitely like get the support you need from a medical professional or a therapist or even a coach, but like trust that you're not alone. And it seems scary, but like once you get through it and reach that point, it's like like a whole new world opens up to you. And like with the Six of Cups, someone from your past is going to help you kind of get through this and uncover a new version of you that you knew was there, but it's like you're giving a voice and heart and energy to a new part of you, or a part of you that always wanted to be expressed but hadn't. So I hope that this helps and resonates, and that you have a fabulous month of October. It's really going to be so illuminating, and I'm excited for you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.